Have you ever noticed that the most powerful people in this world are often the quietest? They listen more. They react less. They observe deeply. And somehow, they understand life in a way others don't. In Buddhism, silence is not an empty space. It is a container for wisdom. A temple within you. A power that stabilizes your mind, sharpens your awareness, and transforms your entire life. Today, you will discover why silence is one of the greatest superpowers a human being can develop, and how Buddhist masters used silence to unlock clarity, strength, and unshakable peace. Silence is not running away from the world. It is returning to yourself. The Buddha said, "When the mind is silent, reality reveals itself." But in modern life, noise surrounds us. Notifications, conversations, opinions. Even our own thoughts shout inside our head. This video will teach you how to reclaim silence, and how silence can reclaim you. Before we continue, I want to ask you something important. What kind of silence do you crave the most? Mental silence, emotional silence, or physical silence? Tell me in the comments. Your answer might help someone else on the same journey. Silence is often misunderstood. It isn't forcing the world to be quiet. It is training your mind to remain steady even when the world is loud. Buddhism describes 3 types of silence: outer silence, inner silence, deep silence, the silence of understanding. Outer silence calms the body. Inner silence calms the thoughts. Deep silence reveals truth. Silence is a superpower because it gives you something rare: control over your own mind. In silence, you stop reacting. You start responding. Your emotions settle. Your awareness sharpens. Your energy resets. Your intuition becomes louder. This is why Buddhist monks spend hours each day in silence. Not to escape life, but to understand it. Silence makes you powerful because you become unshakable. You stop absorbing other people's chaos. You hear your own wisdom. You become emotionally independent. There was once a young monk named Tenzin. He had a habit of speaking too quickly, reacting too emotionally, and getting involved in every conversation. One day, his master told him, "For the next 30 days, speak only when your words are more powerful than your silence." At first, Tenzin struggled. He wanted to share his opinions. He wanted to correct others. He wanted to be heard. But slowly, he noticed something. People became calmer around him. He began listening more deeply. He understood people's pain without them speaking. And for the first time, he understood himself. After 30 days, the master smiled and said, "Now you see. When you control your words, you control your mind." Tenzin bowed and replied, "Master, I finally understand. Silence was teaching me all along." Modern science confirms what Buddhism taught for centuries. Silence lowers cortisol, strengthens the prefrontal cortex, improves emotional regulation, boosts mental clarity, enhances creativity. In just 2 minutes of silence, the brain begins repairing itself. In 10 minutes, your nervous system resets. In 20 minutes, your emotional state transforms. Silence heals, because the body finally feels safe. Try this. Every morning, sit in silence for 3 minutes. No music. No phone. No distractions. Just your breath. Notice the mind settle. Notice the body soften. Notice how clarity arises naturally. You can also practice silent walks, silent eating, silent breathing, silent observation. Slowly, silence becomes natural. Not forced. Not uncomfortable. But peaceful. Silence is not emptiness. It is fullness. It is wisdom waiting to be heard. And it lives inside you, right now. If this message touched your heart, if it brought clarity, or reminded you of your own inner strength, then I invite you to join this community of wisdom seekers. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs peace. And subscribe to Heartfelt Wisdom for more Buddhist teachings and mindful guidance. May you be peaceful. May you be calm. May silence lead you back home.